Hello, welcome back to more Monster Girls. I'm gonna apologize right now if I sound really tired. Today's basically the last day we have to pack because it's all being moved tomorrow. So I'm rushing around doing a lot of stuff, and I'm doing voiceover recordings in between running around. So I probably sound really tired. This piece was the banshee. If you saw the inking video, I described, or I talked about at least my thoughts on the design and why it's a little bit non-creepy. But for now, I'm not going to go back over it. The other video is much shorter. This video ended up being really, really long. I speed up everything so that you don't have to spend like the full hour watching it. But this one, I think because of the tower, it took way longer. I didn't even get to finish the video, or really coloring. I got everything up at the background, but I was almost at an hour, so I decided that no, I can just do that on my own. If you hear any background screaming, I'm sorry. I shut the door so that she wasn't stomping over my phone while I'm trying to do this. So she's outside screaming. When I first... Oh, right, before I talk about that, you'll notice a really quick marker change. But right here in the video, my marker died. And I was checking in the box that I've got all my Copics in to see if I had another one. Because my original setup, I've got them in a stand so I can actually see what I'm doing. But because of the whole moving thing, they're in a box. So I was going through to see if I can find another one. I couldn't find it, so I just switched to my second darkest color. When I'd originally plotted this out, I was gonna do straight, just shades of gray. But then when I got picking out my colors, sorry if you heard that, when I was picking up my colors, for night scenes and dark scenes, I'm starting to really get into that like watery blue look to it. So I picked out all of my gray colors, and then I accidentally picked up one of the blue violet and started using those ones instead. I don't know, I like the look of it, and because when you do look outside when it's nighttime and you get a bit of a moon out, everything's kind of got a weird color to it. Especially if you're not in a city. I spent most of my adult years growing up in the boonies, where there is no street lights and there's not a lot of light pollution, so everything gets this like beautiful blue kind of tint when it's nighttime. So I've been trying my best to carry that over. What am I trying to say here? It took a lot of work because I'm not good at shading buildings. I'm still learning. The more I ended up looking at this one while I was working on it, the more it was upsetting me, because I can see the very glaring mistake I made in the stones. I had curved lines when I was drawing them, but for some reason I just brain farted, and I guess I thought they were on an angle, but they weren't, so it doesn't create the proper illusion. But I guess for now it's fine. It's something to learn from. There's so much work because I went a stone at a time because the place that I spent most of my life growing up in, the back wall was like really bumpy stone. And I remember just kind of sitting and looking at it some days because the light hit it so weird, because the stones aren't flat, so the shadows and the reflections were kind of weird looking. So I'm kind of trying to emulate that as best as I can. That's why you'll see some highlight and kind of like not a flat shading like I would on a smooth surface. My cat shows up a fair bit later in. She decided she wanted to just straight walk through everything. But this time when filming, I closed the door. So, I gotta learn to keep this door closed. But then the cats scream. Instead of waiting for like 20 minutes of coloring in the building, when I did the actual ghost banshee, my marker died again. But which wasn't a big deal because I mostly wanted my super light blue for the edge, because I'm not shading it like an actual person, even though I kind of wanted to follow the lines of her and then go from like light to dark in the center just to kind of give her this kind of orby kind of glow. I don't have a whole lot more to say, so I'm gonna let you guys continue watching it and watching tons of tiny little dots and working on every single brick individually. Now I know why people don't draw buildings that often. But if you guys want to keep up with my videos, don't forget to subscribe and give a like. Let me know what you think. Alright, so I will see you guys next week. Thank you.